What is up, you guys? It is Dee. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm here with my natural hair, so that already means that I am going to be doing that hair dye video. Majority of this video I'll probably do a voiceover because I don't want to talk too much, because I just really want to get the hair dye done. So I've been meaning to do this dye for quite some time now. Yeah, and I'm super excited. It's my first time doing a skunk dye, so please bear with me, please bear with me. So I will be using Inector because I usually use Inector. As you guys know, I've already dyed my hair previously, but I don't know if you can see, the ends never really catch the dye, and I don't know why. Mara, you know what, it's okay, we're not gonna fight demons. So I got myself the Inector Rich Copper, which I already mentioned in my grocery and toiletry haul. So I got this one, and then I also got this one. Is this the same? I mean, I know the box color is not the same, but is the girl's hair the same? I don't know if it looks lighter on this one. You know what, it don't matter, it don't matter. So I know I said I'm gonna do a skunk dye, but essentially yes, I am doing a skunk dye, but I'm dyeing my entire hair, right? So there will be a portion, because I also added this caramel blonde, so I will be doing a skunk dye, like maybe just like a little portion here and a little portion at the back where I will be doing it in this caramel blonde, and then the rest of my hair I will be doing it in this rich copper. I'm not going to show you guys how I mix the dye because I've done that numerous times. Instead, I'm just going to let you know what this thingy came with. So this is the dye. So this is what you get. And then this is the color indicator. And then this is the mixing thing. And this is the conditioner. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started. What I like is that my hair is already in mini twist, so sectioning and, you know, doing all of that yada yada is going to be relatively smooth. So let's get started. So starting off, I'm just going to section my hair into the sections that I want to skunk dye and into the section that I'm going to do the rich copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skunk dye the caramel blonde into the sections that are left out, and then the rest of the hair is going to be the rich copper that I bought. So I went back into my sections and I started doing my mini twist. I started undoing my mini twist because obviously I want to make sure that the dye penetrates all my hair follicles and that my hair takes up as much dye as possible, because I had mentioned already that my especially my ends, they don't take dye so well, and you'll also see this towards the end of the video, that my ends really don't take the dye well. So what I did was I started by the ends first, because we all know that your scalp is warm, right? And the warmer your scalp is, the faster the hair dye is gonna essentially work. So I only started with the ends first, as you can see in this front portion, and then I also did the ends at the back portion as well, and then went back to the front and dyed the roots, and I did the same for the back section as well. So this is just me. This is like essentially the procedure that I used throughout my entire dyeing process, starting with the caramel blonde. So as you can see, I'm dyeing the ends first at the back section as well, and then I'm gonna go back again and I'm going to dye the roots, because we want to make sure that I get as much dye as possible. So as you can see here, I'm undoing my mini twist for the remaining sections of my hair, the ones that I'm going to be dyeing the rich copper. And when I say to you guys, I was so scared when I was doing this process, because the whole time I was trying to stop my hair, or like the other hair dye, like the caramel dye, from touching the other section of my hair. But anyways, as I've highlighted, starting with the ends first, I was concerned. I'm not gonna lie, I was concerned because I did start with the caramel blonde first, and obviously it's been in my hair longer and I didn't want to burn off my hair. So this whole time in my mind, as you can see, my face is so serious. I'm really just thinking, Lord, please don't let my hair fall out. Don't let my hair fall out, because I left the dye for too long, because this literally took more than an hour. This literally took more than an hour, and then I still like put my hair away for like I think it was 30 minutes. I think that's how far I was willing to take it. Like that's how far I was willing to risk it. But it actually came out nice, you guys, and I was worried about nothing. But I'm gonna address certain things towards the end of the video, because I just want you guys to see how the hair dye came out, okay? You can actually see the terror in my eyes, okay? Because I'm trying to put this plastic bag and I'm like, oh God, can these dyes not mix together, please? Please, because it would be pointless. But anyways, I left the hair dye, as I've mentioned, for 30 minutes overall. Let's not count the amount of times that it took for me to actually put the dye and section my hair. That was just way too long. That was just way too long. So as you guys can see here, I'm ready to go and rinse my hair off, and it didn't fall off. And like, look at that hair color. I mean, when I took this off and like after I was done rinsing my hair, I was a little bit concerned because the rich copper seemed so, like the caramel blonde and rich copper didn't seem so far apart, you know? Like they look like they could blend, and they actually do. And I've noticed that people at work would be like, oh, it's actually two hair dyes. I'm like, well, yes, honey. But as I've highlighted, the ends didn't pick up the dye so well. But this is definitely an improvement compared to all the other hair dyes that I've done so far. So I'm going in with the conditioner, and please guys, use the conditioner that comes with the bottle. Like, it just makes sense. And also, if you don't want to burn your hair, definitely just use the conditioner. Or in my case, because I once tried to use organics to condition my hair, oh, it burnt like hell. So I didn't do that again, okay? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just work the conditioner into my hair before detangling. And it is very essential that you detangle your hair when you have hair conditioner on. It just makes for an easier and smoother process, and trust me, you're going to lose less hair. And when I say to you the knots that I had in my hair, honey, if you see me doing braids again and I'm not the one who's doing it, then I don't even want to get into this conversation. But you can see how excited I am with the hair dye. I'm super excited. Like, you see me singing along, I see you see me. So anyways, I'm gonna get started with my detangling process now. I'm done. Now, let me be honest with you guys. Detangling my hair was such a painful experience because, as I've highlighted, I've been doing braids, and what I picked up is that a lot of braiders are using styling gel. And because I leave my hair for so long when I do braids, because that's essentially what I want to do. It's a protective hairstyle that should be long lasting, and I usually leave my braids on for like 2 months, and it was so painful. It was so painful getting all of that gel out, so I don't recommend it. But anyways, so after I was done washing and detangling my hair, I put them in these semi-bigger mini twists because it's just easier, and also because it just helps my hair to dry a little bit faster without having to worry about shrinkage, because that is also another thing us girlies in the natural hair community struggle with, shrinkage. And I wanted to be able to style my hair the next day for work without having to worry about shrinkage. But also I did hair dry my hair because it does take a while for my hair to dry. Like, one thing I've noticed now, even though I put it in my mini twist, it does take a while to dry. So I'm going ahead and I'm applying my coconut oil to my hair, and I applied a lot, okay, because if I'm being honest, I haven't been taking care of my hair like in the way that I used to. So I figured a little bit of coconut oil will go a long way, or a little bit more of coconut oil will go a long way. And this is just me just applying just hair drying my hair and easing that coconut oil into my scalp and everything like that. But overall, guys, 10 out of 10. I also just wanted to note, I only realized when I was editing this video that my baby decided to be in the frame with me. Guys, meet my cat. Her name is Nala. I call her Mama though most of the time, and I don't think she actually knows that that's her name. Her name is Nala, because every time when I call her Nala, she don't respond, and that's just weird. Anyways, the cat distribution system found my house. I came back home and there was a cat just waiting, just a little kitten just waiting for me, just waiting to call me Mama. So yeah, that's it. That's me. So this is a week later, you guys. I just wanted to settle the hair dye, and as you can see, it doesn't look like they're different. Like, you'd have to really be paying attention to acknowledge that there is a skunk dye. But I definitely think I would push the boundaries more and maybe make the rest of my hair red while making the skunk dye blonde. I definitely want to redo this. As you can see, like, you can see the little bit of blonde, but it gets so blended to the roots, and I think most people only pick it up at the ends that, oh, it's actually, you know, but I do think this has given me an idea to just maybe dye red and then blonde. Like, that would be a combo, because initially I was thinking brown and blonde, but now I realize I think red and blonde is definitely the girl that she thinks she is, and this is me trying to look cutesy, mindful, demure, and it's not working. Anyways, see you in my next video.